Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Jujutsu Kaisen episode 6. In the last episode, uh, Yuji died, but then again, he's not dead, you know, because they were sort of like went into his, I don't know, his mind, his body, or something, and then you had the fight between Sukuna and Fushiguro, and Fushiguro did something that brought, you know, Yuji back to his senses, but then again he died because Sukuna took out his heart, and he's like, he, when he's in control, he can sort of like regenerate or whatever, he can live sort of forever, but because Yuji is human, and if he doesn't have a heart, then that means he's gonna die, and that's what happened. But then again, he's not dead, so yeah. And then there were these people, and that were, I don't know, I guess testing Sukuna. I don't know exactly what they want. Yeah, and they're like, if you wanna do something, I forgot, man, exactly how this conversation goes, but they're like, you need to sort of like neutralize Gojo, and then you need to get Sukuna on your side. So I don't know where that's going, but yeah, that's what happened. And then we met these people, other characters. I don't remember their names, but they're about to do some kind of festival tournament or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched the last episode, so I'm sure I'm gonna refresh my mind as I'm watching this new one. So before we get into it, if you guys like the reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you wanna see early access for links to all the animes that I'm reacting to currently, then you can just start by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmimi. So yeah, now let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Gozo. Don't get out of me. Why won't he? You both finna be the same body. Can I just say that I love Sukuna's voice? I do. This is one of the new characters that showed up. This one too. I think that whole character. Oh, Grandpa. Of the rain. He's like exasperated. I don't think you're gonna do anything to him. Like if you're inside him or whatever. That's his world. What are you trying to do? Ooh, freaking fall. Oh. I actually thought you did something. That little. Okay, smile. Extension? Huh? Hmm. So he can break it? Yes. Okay. Do they look alike because he's in Yuji's body? Uh oh. would you think that you would win? And that does not make any sense. Baka. Kadang baka. So change it from the base up. Akari yokoso. Hmm. Don't worry, he's coming back. Right. Aw, he's so happy. Oh, look at them. I love them. I love them. That he died? You're not going there, and no one's gonna know. At least not for now, right? That's what you're saying? Okay, these people. Oh, poor you. Uh-uh. Don't you dare steal. See, the guy was right to quit. You're not going anywhere. I'm sorry, but you're gonna die too. Hmm. Do you want? At least that guy made it out. Was he able to bring it back? Oh, okay. He just took. Okay. Come here. Oh yeah, one thought in terms of food. Interview prep. Okay. You will. The red pill or the blue pill? None of it. Makes sense. Firigon, Rasengan, oh, Vonkai. The fourth one, I don't know what it is. Come here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah nah. Boy. They're talking about you. Hmm? What the heck? Oh my gosh. I just mentioned red and blue are pills. Is that the one where the heroine dies a spectacular death or whatever? He doesn't remember. Is he that a cursed person that wants the prison realm or helm or whatever? Is it the one that's gonna show up? Yep. Okay. Uh, it makes sense that they would end it here. I feel like I'm confused about how the curse thing works. Because I'm like, I try to go back and look at the conversation between Fushiguro and Zenin senpai about him being able to carry, being able to free his hands and carry. The bear sort of said something about the panda sort of said something about him being able to carry, him having cursed spirits that can store or carry weapons. And then you have the Shinigami thing that what he summons. Okay, you have cursed energy, and then you have cursed techniques. And they're saying that the cursed technique is something, based on what Gojo said, the cursed technique is something that's born, that's engraved into you ever since you're born. And he's saying that Yuji doesn't have that, but he has cursed energy. And then when I'm thinking to back to Fushiguro, he's saying that his curse technique doesn't. What did he say exactly? He's like, but with my cursed technique, I want to be able to free up both hands at any time. So his cursed technique, it summon those whatever animals that he wants, right? That's why he like brings up his both of his hands together and forms something to summon them, right? Now he wants. I want to be able to free up both hands at any time. Once he summons his Shinigami, Shikigami, or whatever, once he summons them, his hands are free, right? So I'm like, I'm confused about how all this is supposed to work. I love the explanation of Gojo trying to explain the difference between cursed energy and cursed technique, and him saying that cursed energy is like electricity, and then appliances are like there are like ways to use the cursed energy to do a particular thing. So I loved that explanation of it. And now he's trying to teach Yuji how to fight, I guess, with cursed energy, because he can use cursed techniques based on what he said. He said he's really good at close combat, and now he just needs to be able to incorporate his cursed energy into the thing. And now he gave him this little, what was it? It's not a bear. I don't quite remember what it was. That's you're supposed to be feeding it a constant string of cursed energy, and if he doesn't, then the thing just like punches him. And that's why he gave them a bunch of movies to watch. I'm like, what the heck is that supposed to do? And then he's like, he's supposed to be as he's watching these movies, because cursed energies or something are sort of like based off of negative emotions, and he's giving him this bunch of movies, and he's like, okay, just keep watching it, and at times you're gonna be angry and everything, so probably at those particular points your cursed energy is gonna be like sort of like increasing, but he's trying to teach him how to like keep it constant, it seems like. I don't know. So he's practicing that. And then even before all that happened, you have the conversation inside his mind of Yuji and Sukuna. And Sukuna is like, okay, I'm gonna bring you back on two conditions. The first one is when I say extension, then you let me take control over you for like a minute. That's what he said. Or was it 2 minutes? For that period of time. And the second condition is you're not gonna remember this. I'm like, okay. And then you just like, I'm not gonna do that because I don't trust you. You're evil. He's like, okay, I promise that during that 1 minute, I'm not gonna kill anybody. And then he's like, he wants to see something interesting happen. And when he said that, he mentioned, like, he remembered Fushiguro. So clearly he's interested in Fushiguro and probably his powers and everything. Maybe trying to see how he's gonna grow in the future. But yeah, he wants to do that. And then he's just like, no. I love that scene when he woke up and he was trying to beat up Sukuna, and like, you know, he thought he had him but he didn't. And then Yuji is like, nuh-uh, I'm not gonna let you like fix me or wake me up with any kind of conditions at all. So he's like, okay, now let's do this. We're gonna have a battle, and if I win, we're doing this my way, and if you win, we're gonna do this your way. And this dude, the way that he actually thought that he was gonna win against Sukuna in his own mind, like for real, that battle like didn't even last at all. Like he just cut him in half, his head in half or something. I don't know, but he won. So clearly Sukuna won, and the extension thing is gonna happen, and he doesn't remember. And Gojo asked him, what did y'all talk about? Was there any conditions? But then the fact that I'm pretty sure that the fact that um Yuji did not remember any of that, Gojo knows that there has been a fact, and he called it something called Gias. That is something that he can break. If he breaks it, then he's gonna be the one that suffers. So at least when that happens, he's not gonna be killing anybody. So that's good. And then you have these cursed spirits or whatever in this restaurant, and this guy was telling the other one that they need to seal Gojo with this thing called the prison helm or realm. I'm gonna assume realm, prison realm. And this guy was so excited when he heard that. I'm guessing that prison realm is something that's gonna contain Gojo if he actually was able to defeat him. The guy was asking the one that had the prison realm thing about if he was to compare his power to Sukuna's power, then like how would they compare? And he's like, okay, you will be like 9 fingers or something of Sukuna. Clearly, that's not gonna help you win. You're not gonna win against Gojo because Gojo, if I believe you have 20 different pieces, 20 different fingers or whatever of Sukuna, and you're only like 9. And then in the previous episode, they I don't know who asked Gojo if Sukuna was able to have regenerate. Like if he was fully whole, Gojo would still be able to defeat him, and he's like, yeah, because he said he's the strongest. So even if all of Sukuna is not strong enough to defeat Gojo, then you, who's only like 9 of 20, you're not gonna win against Gojo, okay? But I can't wait to see that fight. It's gonna be awesome. He's like, who are you? When the guy just shoot up out of nowhere. And that dude at the restaurant, oh my gosh, he saved himself. He saw that table, he's like, okay, I need to quit this job because I'm quitting like right now because I'm sure if I went to that table, then I'm gonna die. And he just went to his supervisor, he's like, I'm quitting, and then he left. And right after he left, the supervisor went to the table and everybody just started burning up. This guy killed all of them. I'm like, at least this guy saved himself, man. Like he did. What else happened? Gojo asked the girl, I'm gonna assume they call her Shuko. I'm gonna assume she's the coroner because he was about to do some kind of experiment upon Eugene, that he woke up out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Gojo asked her to keep the fact that Yuji was alive a secret, at least for now, until they do the exchange thing that they're gonna do in a month. So for now, Megumi and the others, they're not gonna know that Yuji is alive. I can't wait for him to show up and for them all to see that he's alive and well. And what else? Gojo talked about his dream and the fact that the upper levels of their world or whatever is corrupt or something, and he wants to change them, and he feels like if he wanted, he can kill everybody at the top, but that will not do anything because they can just be replaced by somebody else. So he became a teacher at the school so that he can, I guess, if he was able to teach these young people the better way to do things or something, and then they grow into it and then grow up, then they're gonna be able to, I guess, make the future a better thing. Whatever. And he mentioned these 2 students that he's saying that as they're learning, they're gonna be like on par with him. And then he mentioned the fact that Yuji was also one of those people that has like great potential to become as strong as he is. So I can't wait to see that. Well, it's probably gonna be a long while before Yuji gets to that level, but I'm excited for it. So I think that's what happened. I'm still confused about the Megumi thing. Like him wanting to use weapons. I don't know. Well, like, the things that he wants to do, I'm confused about that. So yeah, can't wait to see the fight between Gojo and that dude. They mentioned his name, but I forgot. I was about to write it down, but then I forgot. So can't wait to see that. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, I think you will by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.